We are back with our eye on the economy and the news breaking in Washington this afternoon. The Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, says the federal government is now prepared to take further steps to protect your bank accounts. So let's talk about it with Eugene Flood, a Chapel Hill economist. Gene, always good to see you. What should we make of this?
Steve, my assessment of where we're going here, in light of what we've heard from Treasury Secretary today, is that federal regulators continue to move swiftly to curb the damage from the bank turmoil. I think the bottom line of what we're going to see is the economy will continue to slow, but it is still growing. We are not in a recession yet, but we may still end up there.
It's been a busy week with developments in the economy. Yesterday, the Fed raised interest rates. Based on what you heard from the Fed chair, Jay Powell, what do consumers need to know about the fight against inflation and how to manage their money with the interest rates?
Well, Steve, I think there's three things that consumers need to focus on: inflation, interest rates, and jobs. On inflation, we've seen that inflation has come down from 9% to 6% now, roughly. But there are areas that consumers still feel the bite from inflation, and that's likely to continue. Those areas are places like the cost of shelter, utilities, and for food. So those will come down, but they're coming down more slowly. For interest rates, we all know the Fed has raised interest rates aggressively over the last year, but in the last 2 weeks since the banking turmoil started, interest rates have actually come down. I think they stay at this level or slightly higher for the rest of the year. But the thing that consumers will start to notice is that it's harder to get loans. So they may need a higher FICO score or a larger down payment, but the access to credit will be less. And then the third area is jobs. The economy is slowing, and what that's going to mean is that the unemployment rate is going to go up.
It does appear we're on the right path. Inflation is coming down, and interest rates, it appears the end is near in terms of the increase in interest rates. That is encouraging news as well. Dr. Eugene Flood, a Chapel Hill economist. Gene, always good to see you and get your perspective on how we can manage our money. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Steve.